Hi, this is Professor Mike Strahan, library liaison to the NMU Deaf Studies program. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the completely redesigned library guide for the Deaf Studies program. There is a link to it inside of your EduCat courses, or you can get to it by going to the list of guides off the library homepage. So we're going to start with So here's the guide. I'll indicate when I last revised it, did it earlier today. The first page will show you copies of print books that we have on reserves inside the library. You access these materials by coming to the front information services desk. We also have a box that will indicate books that we've purchased during the present academic year, and also a link if you are looking for a book but we don't have it in our collection. Click on here to request materials from other libraries, either through Mailcat, which is a statewide Michigan system, or through regular interlibrary loan. Over on the left side, we have categories. I have a separate page for getting access to the APA style guide that I maintain. We're going to talk more about this in a separate video. I have biography resources, and this is showing you how to find biographical information using either the Gallaudet University Library Guide, which is pretty comprehensive, or how to search the library catalog for these types of resources and to look to see what we have, or searching in JSTOR or searching in Google Scholar. I've got examples of that. Also have a separate category for celebrating deaf person groups by month. They're arranged chronologically starting with February. I also have on most of the guides, you'll find links up here that will be shortcuts to search the library catalog for you for looking for specific aspects. So for example, if you want to look for minority indigenous people, you can click on that link. It'll automatically run the search for you, sorted by title, and then you can go through there and either retrieve materials off the shelves or things like that. February, we have by or about people who are Black, African American, and deaf, either part of the deaf community or uh, deaf meaning hard of hearing. I have these arranged by title. If there are more than one ebook link, I will ask you to use a specific one. In this case, ebook Central Perpetual, or use Project Muse. These are resources we've purchased, and we want you to be able to use that one as your first priority. In March, it's by and about women who are deaf, and that's an extensive listing. June is by and about LGBTQ plus pride who are deaf. And these are books either written by persons within this group or about being part of this group. Also, we recommend if you're looking for articles or other resources, we suggest searching this newer database we've acquired. It's a full text database, LGBTQ plus source. October is by and about Indigenous people who are deaf. And we are currently working on a new library guide that will bring together a lot of different resources, a lot of different aspects regarding Indigenous people and the collections and resources that the library provides access to. The other tabs we have are encyclopedias and dictionaries. We highly recommend using the Sage Deaf Studies Encyclopedia. It's online, it's 3 volumes, fully searchable. You can download, you can print, you do a lot of things with this resource. Keep in mind that all of our ebooks, you will be prompted to enter your Northern student credentials. That is your email address and also your password. You have to log into these resources. They're not open to anybody. They're just available to yourselves as part of NMU's community. We also have the Gallaudet Encyclopedia of Deaf People and Deafness. This is an older print volume that we legally digitized, and each volume is listed separately, and you'll be able to search through and retrieve information from that. I've also got a number of sign language and handshake dictionaries, and also some other related resources. If you're looking to find articles, primary database you want to use is OneSearch, but I also have Procust One Academic, which is a group of databases. It'll search a huge number of databases altogether, pretty much beyond what OneSearch even provides. I've also got some other resources here with the descriptions. If you're looking for books, I have a video I created last year on how to look for keyword searching and look for peer-reviewed articles. And then I have a direct link that will go to the advanced search screen. I believe I'm the only guides that have this advanced search screen. All the others just go to a basic search screen through the library homepage. Then I also have detailed directions for how to search the library catalog for a topic. And if you're looking for a specific grade level or age group, how to add that information into as part of your search. Separate tab for videos. We have subscription licenses to Children of a Lesser God, Confronting Racial and Gender Differences, Love is Never Silent. Mr. Holland's Opus is only within a course. We also have access to Sound and Fury and Sweet Nothing in My Ear. In addition to the streaming videos, we also have a group of 15 DVDs that we have on reserve. This is part of a group usually part of a group activity, but you can also do it individually. We have a link to where you can reserve a study room. We encourage you that you do that before you come into the library. You can reserve them up to 2 weeks in advance. There's a huge monitor in each of them. It's real easy to plug in your laptop and view them that way as opposed to the small screen you have on your laptops. You can look at the covers of each of these DVDs. You can search the catalog either individually or click on this link to, it will search for all of the titles in this series that the library owns to get its call number and for you to retrieve them online. You'll be able to retrieve them from the shelves in the library. And also when you visit where you're going to be able to go, we do have a media station set up. So if you don't want to get a DVD player from the help desk, or if you aren't able to access that, you can check one out from this information services desk and go through that information. We have some key periodicals that are related to deaf studies. Key persons, this is just a tip of the iceberg here. Either print books or ebooks that we own. Some of these are in storage, and for those titles, I provided you a direct link to request retrieval of those. We just don't have enough room in the library anymore for our entire collection after the renovation, and so we've had to move some of the older titles into storage, and this will help you quickly request that these books are pulled for you. Keep in mind this is not an immediate service. You'll get an email when we have retrieved the item, usually within 24 hours. I also have a tab to Club ASL, both the NMU page and also the Facebook group, and also Gallaudet University provides a guide on international deaf and disability organizations. Now comes the really fun stuff, the specialized aspects. These are correlated to courses taught here at NMU. I don't have them listed in the tab section, but I do have them listed on the guides themselves. So if we click on right now, we've got 2 courses running this summer. We've got community culture, and we've also have education mainstream. So you can, when you click on community culture, it will show you, we got 358. These are books that are either required by a course or recommended by the course or recommended by either Rebecca Stell or myself. And I've got the full information that you need for that. If they're on reserve, I indicate such. If they're online, how to access them and which link you want to choose for that. And they're arranged by title. Then I have a list of other recommended community culture books. And those are all direct links to the entries in the catalog. You click on one, it will give you the link to access it for the online or the call number. Then, because there's such a direct relationship between microculturalism, deaf minorities, and the culture community course, I have these cross-listed. These guides are cross-listed on each of the guides. Similar information. Education and mainstream. We've got the required courses, required textbooks that we do provide. And again, also recommended. Detailed information about those and also just links and which link to use. I've got a guide for fingerspelling. We own the primary books published by and written by Brenda Cartwright. And those are, one is on reserve, the other one will be on reserve next semester when the fingerspelling class is taught. History of Deaf Studies, same situation. We have it through media, course 310, Deaf World through media, and the resources that are available for that. The microculturalism minorities, we talked about that before. This is their primary guide. Sign languages are broken down by geographic locations. So I have for Deaf Studies 101 and 102, the American Sign Language course, I have those listed first. And then I have a separate section, subsections for interpreters, Native American Sign languages in Africa, in Asia, in Australia, and in European countries. And the last subcategory is women. We have a number of titles that we have dealing with either women who are deaf or written by women who are deaf. And finally, the related guides. This is not deaf specific, but these are other related library guides that you may consider using. If you have any questions, you can always contact me. You can email me by clicking on this button. It tells you the hours I'm available, and this is year-round. If you want to schedule an appointment with me, click on this link. If you see this box open, that means my live chat is open. I recommend you click on this to open it up in a new window. It'll give you a much bigger screen to exchange ID questions with me. If this is closed, then that means I'm not available live, but you can still contact me via email. Thank you.